Hello, you lovely people, and welcome back to Philippine life through the eyes of an expat. Stephen here. Well, guys, I've got to say, I didn't upload a video of the beach yesterday because the wind didn't allow it, and the rain, it just teamed down. And I couldn't do a bit. I did go to the city, but I couldn't do a video because high winds, heavy rain, pointless. But I will do it when I get chance, when I go next time. Again, I couldn't go fishing today, so I couldn't even take you on a fishing expedition with me on my fishing boat. Couldn't even do that. So I thought today we'll talk about people who I see many YouTubers and they are always got a complaint about the Philippines. Always got a complaint. So I'm here today to big the Philippines up from my eyes, from my view. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and hit the like button. Thank you. So I think it's a beautiful country to live in. I've never had any major issue. What many foreigners are worried about is trouble, dangerous, scammers. I've experienced none of that. And I'll give you a good instance here. About 2 months ago, I was in Cebu, a little bit less than 2 months ago, 6 weeks I think. No, it was 2 months, was it? I can't remember, but no, Manila, not Cebu, Manila. So I was in Manila and doing my visa, my amendment to permanent residency. And we was on a bus going to immigration, and this is true. And my phone must have slipped out of my pocket. Now I knew when I got off the bus, because wallet, yes, phone, no, and the bus pulled off, gone. What could I do? So what I did, I couldn't do anything at that particular time because I had to go for the immigration. So I went to the immigration, and all the time my phone is on my mind. My phone's on my mind. Am I going to get it back? It's gone, it's missing, because the bus was full. Anyway, my wife suggested that we phone the bus company. Well, I don't know who the bus company is. And I said to my wife, who's the bus company? We don't know. So what we did, when we come out of immigration, we saw another white bus. We knew it wasn't the same one, but we stopped the bus and we said, what's your company's phone number? And the guy give us it. So my wife phoned up, speaking to them, and the driver hadn't been back, so I don't suppose he knew that my phone was still on the bus. So they said when he comes in, they asked the route, what time it was, so they knew which driver it was. Anyway, when the driver got back, they took my wife's phone number and they phoned back, they called back, said, yes, we've got your phone here. Look, would that have happened in my country? I very much doubt it. That phone would have been gone. I know it would have been gone. So, honest people. There is still some honest people in the world. I've never had anything stolen from the Philippines. You know, maybe because we're in the province as well, but I leave things out here, like my son's toys, and he's got electric bikes and things like this, and we leave everything out during the night. Don't bring it in. Never once had anything stolen. Ever. Never witnessed any violence, ever. Never witnessed any scams. I'm sure they go on, I'm sure violence goes on. But I think more so in my country. I really do. I really, really do. So I'm here to big up the Philippines, because I get tired of seeing videos of people saying, oh, you know, the Philippines is this, the Philippines is that. Well, don't stay here. Don't stay here. That's my answer to that. If you don't like it, go find somewhere else. Go to Thailand or somewhere. I'm sure that's not, you know, the greatest place anyway. People say that Thailand is better. Yeah, possibly. Possibly is, but there will be problems there just the same. And I think many people are going to Thailand now, especially from the West, because it's legal to smoke marijuana now. So that will be a big, big attraction to many Westerners, I think. But from here, I can't think of any reason why I would want to go to Thailand or Cambodia or Vietnam. I can't. I mean, I've got a family here, and I've never once felt bored. Even before I got married, I've never felt bored here. Even when the weather's not so good and you can't get out, I'm still not bored. I still find things to do. Never bored at all. Food, that's a big complaint of many people here as well. Oh, the food is this, the food is that. Well, you don't have to eat it. You can make your own. There's plenty of Western style fast food outlets, McDonald's, KFC, such things like this. So that's not a reason to slag off the Philippines. It really gets up my nose when I hear people slagging off the Philippines. Because why? Because they've had a bad experience with a woman, I expect. They might have been shortchanged or in the market. Yes, that happens. It does happen. What do they call it here? They call it skin tax or something. White man's prices. Look, I've never had that. Honestly, I've never had that. Yes, you get the taxi drivers at the port and at the airports, trying to charge you more money. You do, I've had that as well. But do they do it in our country when foreigners come in, outside the airports, Do they do it to foreigners that come into our country? Probably. So again, it's all downgrading the Philippines, these people. And why do they keep putting stuff on there? Yes, it's their opinions and they are entitled to it. We're all entitled to opinions. But, I think most of it is drama for clicks. This is what I'm thinking. A lot of people who think, oh, don't go to the Philippines as their title, got scammed, this, that and the other, got no money, ran out of money. Whose fault is that? It's not the Philippines' fault. If you were scammed or conned, then that's your own fault for not being a little bit more vigilant and a bit more careful. Not the Philippines' fault, it's your own fault. And also, when things go wrong here with ladies, how many times have you had an opportunity in your own country to go with a beautiful young lady? Okay? Not very often, if any at all. So, yes, you are an opportunist. They are opportunists here, and we are the opportunity in which they might take to get out of their poverty. And when it goes wrong, which many do go wrong, there are many red flags that you can see before this, So rather than just, I'll stay with this beautiful young lady because she is young and beautiful and she's a marina skin and a good body, good figure, you're being sucked in. If the red flags are there, then you get out before you start losing more money. You get out. So that, again, that's your own doing. It's your own fault. And sorry, guys, it's just... This morning, I've been looking at videos on YouTube. That just comes up in my suggestions. And I've been looking, I'm thinking, why are these guys really slagging off the Philippines? When there's nothing really to slag off about. Most of the problems that they bring upon themselves is through their own stupidity. Yes, there are some where they might have genuinely been scammed and they couldn't help it, like in the ATM machines. But again, that goes on probably more in our country. I was 8 or 9 years ago in my country. I went to the ATM machine, put my card in, took the money out. Couple of days later, I got a message from my bank, because I had online banking, and they said someone's trying to take money out of my account and buy things in my account from another country. I think the country was, if I remember correctly, I think it was Chile, in the Southern Americas. So it happens in our own country, this cloning, this ATM scamming of numbers and how they can walk past you and scan your card, and it probably happens more in our own country. So that's not a reason to complain about the Philippines. There is no reason, in my honest opinion. The only reason is that they used to complain about the Philippines is it's too hot sometimes. Yes, but then don't come. Go to a country where it's not so hot. Like in England. My goodness, in England, I couldn't wait to get out. Couldn't imagine going back there to live either. You know, going back for a holiday, okay, but I could never go back to my country and live. Never in a million. Didn't even cross my mind. Even if I wasn't married and had a family here, I still wouldn't go back. So what else? Come on, Stephen. Think what else that I saw this morning. Oh, comparisons. Thailand to Philippines to Vietnam to Cambodia. Now, many people say that Thailand is better than the Philippines. That's only opinion of that particular blogger or vlogger. That's only his opinion. Many people say Vietnam is better. Again, it's opinion, and you're allowed opinions. So, I mean, if that's what you think, brilliant. You know, and give people a bit of insight into why you think it's brilliant. It might not suit everybody, you know, the reason why you think. You know, I see a lot of vloggers putting on the girls are prettier. They don't ask for money. Well, one man's meat is another man's poison. So I've not been to Thailand, so I can't judge it, okay? So I cannot judge about the women, anything like that. But you know, would I go there for the women? I didn't come here for the women. I come here for a holiday the first time for 1 month. Loved it. Went back. I was working in Korea at the time, and it was a stop off before I got to England. And I thought, I'll spend some time here. And I spent a month here. Then I went back to England. Then I went back to work in Korea. I did the same thing again in my holidays in Korea. I came back here. Fell in love with the place. It wasn't because of a woman. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. You know, they on these dating sites and they meet these women on dating sites and they fall in love. Is there love in a long distance relationship without actually physically seeing someone and physically touching someone and physically seeing their characters in real life? I don't think so. I think that's lust when you're in your country and you see a beautiful Filipino paying you attention on a dating site. That's lust, it's not love. And they come here. What happens? You know, they have a bad time. So what do? They go on to a YouTube, or they tell people who, and these people might be a vlogger themselves, so they put that on their YouTube. Foreigner being scammed in the Philippines. Foreigner being scammed in the Philippines. Come on, guys, you know. All the foreigners here that I know, all of them, and I mean all of them, that I know, that I speak to here, they've not got any bad words to say about the Philippines. They are happily in relationships without any complaints, without these words of being scammed. No, and they say the same as me. You know, if you in a relationship, an early relationship, and you spot the red flags and get out, don't continue, because the longer you in that relationship, the more money that you are going to lose to this particular person when you see the red flags. Chicken, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. So yes, you know, Philippines, beautiful country. Again, it's through the eyes of an expat, and it's through the eyes of Stephen. I love it here. I've never had any problems whatsoever. But you've got to be diligent, like you would be in any country. Be diligent, be careful. You know, watch what you're doing. Watch how much money that you're spending on a new girlfriend. Just be careful. That's my take for the day. So listen, guys, thank you for listening to my little rant. But I'm bigging up the Philippines. I love it here. It's not for everyone, I know. But again, I'm entitled to my opinion, and I'm just putting my opinion to you. So listen, guys, thank you very much. Have a beautiful day or night or morning or evening, wherever you are in the world, and stay safe, and God bless you all. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.